Today, I'm going to be making 2 cakes from M&S Food. These were sent to us from Eleanor in the UK, so thank you very much to Eleanor. We have the Percy Pig Blondie baking mix and the Colin the Caterpillar Brownie baking mix. So I said cakes, but they're baking mixes is what they are. So you bake them both at the same temperature, but the ingredients you need different amounts. So for both recipes you need butter and eggs. So we're gonna deal with the Percy Pig first, and we'll talk about Colin the Caterpillar in a few minutes. So wow, I mean that opened right up. That's amazing. Okay.
It was sealed.
Yeah, it was sealed. So for the Percy Pig, you want to set your oven to 190. If you're using an electric oven, 190 degrees Celsius, which is about 374 degrees. So that's what I have my oven set to. You need this bottle. You need 170 grams of unsalted butter melted. So I have that here. And you need 2 medium eggs. You need 24 centimeter by 24 centimeter baking tin, which I'm using a 9 by 9 inch baking, I call it a brownie pan. You need grease-proof paper, which is our parchment paper, and a mixing bowl and a wooden spoon. So, you want to take your powder and pour it into your bowl. And it says you could use the end of your spoon like this to break up the sugar if you need to. Just like that, and that works great. And you pour it all into the bowl. Like that. And then we're going to add our butter and eggs, and I'm going to switch bowls really quick because I got 2. Well, you know what? Here, just keep on filming. There we go. There we go. I just needed a bigger bowl than I thought. So now I'm going to add my eggs and my butter and stir it in.
It didn't say anything about breaking up anything either. It just said dump it in.
Yep, you just dump it all together, which I like. It's a very, very easy. Okay, that came together really easily. So we're going to pour this in a baking pan. Do the Colin the Caterpillar. For this, like I said, the ingredients, it's still butter and eggs, you just need different amounts. You need 4 medium eggs, and then you need 150 grams of unsalted butter. So pour this in, and we're going to do exactly what we did before. We're going to add we're going to stir in the butter and eggs, and then we're going to add it to our pan. These are going to bake on the same temperature, like I said, but they're going to bake for different times. So the Colin the Caterpillar brownies do not bake as long. They bake for 25 minutes if you want them gooey, or 30 minutes if you prefer them more cake-like. I think we'll bake those for 25 because Kevin, I like them gooey. And then the Percy Pig, they said bake them 30 minutes if you want them more gooey, or 35 minutes if you prefer more cake-like. And they're calling these brownies too. So it doesn't say, oh, no, it just says Blondie. It didn't say brownie. So these are both brownies, just different kinds of brownies. So I'll probably let the Colin the Caterpillar bake for 25, and then Percy go for 30, and then we'll be back. So this is how the Colin the Caterpillar brownies look. And my Percy Pig, I've reset my timer, and they're going to stay in the oven for 5 additional minutes. And then we'll take a look and see how they look when they come out. So here are the Percy Pig Blondies, and they look perfect. I can't imagine leaving them in for 5 more minutes because, in my opinion, it seems like they would have gotten too dark if you had left them in that long. But this seems like the perfect time to me because you could have left them in. Remember, they said if you wanted them more cake-like, you could have left them in for 35 minutes. So this is after 30 minutes, and I just think they look perfect. So we're going to let these cool off and then cut them up. We're going to be trying the Percy Pig. It's a Blondie brownie. It says raspberry and white chocolate Blondie mix with Percy piglets. Let's see how many calories. White chocolate Blondie mix with Percy piglets, soft fruit flavored gums, and strawberry jelly pieces. So they didn't tell you that on the front. So strawberry jelly pieces, and it's per 100 grams, so you really don't know the calories. So I'm just gonna, I want to make sure I get some pieces with the jelly in them because we don't have, we usually don't do brownie with those, do we?
The flavor's nice.
So good.
It's a very, like oily.
Oh, it is, but it's delicious.
Like greasy. That's good. The strawberry flavor is a little, it's good, but it's different for a brownie because I'm not used to having strawberry in a brownie. And the textures, I thought it was going to be like chewy, but it's not. The pieces in there are kind of, they are chewy, but they're not rubbery.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's good. I like it.
There was one piece that I was cutting through, and it must have been like a bigger pig.
Yeah, there were some big gummies in there.
That was kind of tough to cut through, but now I just happened to grab 2 pieces here for us to try. The pieces are very, very small, and it's absolutely delicious. I love that. I would eat that anytime. Kevin's right. It does seem like it's greasy, but now with UK mixes, you'll notice. Whereas over here, they'll tell you to use oil. They don't do that in the UK. They don't.
It's butter.
Yeah, they don't use oil like we do. But the texture of that, it's so fresh, so soft. I love that.
It's very good.
Yeah. And so now this one I'm kind of worried about. And I do want Kevin to show you the side of that, the white part, because when I cut it and held it up to the camera, there wasn't any white on that edge piece, but now every other piece had that white stuff on it. So now this is Colin the Caterpillar brownie baking mix. Chocolate brownie mix with mini white chocolate Colin faces. And it says a chocolate brownie mix with white chocolate Colin faces. Oh, okay. You know what? I was worried about this because I thought it said mint. It just says mini. It doesn't say mint. So there's not mint. I want to make sure I get.
That is a softer, gooier brownie, for lack of a better word. These are more, not dense, but they're not as gooey as these. These are very soft and almost not done. Of course, that has a lot to do probably with the baking time too, but
I like
the flavor.
That denseness of the little Colin piece.
It's almost like big white chocolate pieces, but they don't taste like white chocolate.
No, it just adds just a little bit of texture to it, but it's not even crispy or anything. No. It's just denser than the brownie itself. Yeah. And the brownie, really good. That one is a little less baked than the Percy one. The Percy one is a little bit crisper, but they're both still gooey and absolutely. I like both of these very, very much.
I like both of them. Which would I choose? I'm gonna choose the chocolate one.
Oh,
I like the chocolate.
I'm shocked. I'm still choosing the. I like the chocolate one.
The chocolate one I could eat anytime. That strawberry flavor, I think I'd get tired of it after a while.
Yeah,
it's good, but you know, I wouldn't want to eat a lot of it.
For me, this one wins on flavor, texture, everything.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I don't know. I do like the chocolate flavor, but it's not like a really sweet. This to me, the Percy Pig was sweeter.
It was
than the
sure
Colin. But truly, I like them both.
Yeah.
And they were both very, very easy to make. Dumping them out. I think kids would really like this because they can do this themselves. There wasn't anything here that I did that a kid couldn't do themselves.
Take it out of the oven.
Take it out of the oven and that was it. But I think they would enjoy it. And I think they would even enjoy taking a butter knife or whatever and cutting into it and seeing if they can find those pieces. So thank you very, very much to Eleanor for sending us these. This has been a lot of fun, and thanks for watching.